Hello everybody, my name is Dale, and today on Inception Gaming I'm going to go over a few details about our good old friend the Dodo, and I'm also going to go over in depth how to tame up a Dodo of varying levels in varying different strategies, okay? So, jumping straight into it, a few details about our good old friend, what's his name? Steve here, level 28 male Dodo. It is grouped as a bird and a herbivore, okay? So the Dodo doesn't eat meat. Only eats berries and like vegetables and things like that, and crops. The favourite food for the Dodo is the basic kibble, which is used with a small egg and various other ingredients. However, beyond that, it does like its crops, so it likes its citronal, sabaroot, things like that, okay? But beyond that, if you guys haven't even reached the stage of crops and you guys want to grab yourself some hot Dodo action over here, then you're just going to want to use some standard berries, okay? And this could be any kind of berry, so it can be the amar berry, the azelberry. The knockerberry is not included, and neither is the stimberry, I don't believe. But the tintoberry is, as well as the majorberry being the best one in the list. We are going to use majorberries to tame all of the Dodos today, guys. And the majorberry is probably what you're going to use to tame pretty much every single Dodo that you ever get in the game, because it's just not worth wasting the kibble. After that, the temperament of the Dodo is actually oblivious. You can walk straight up to it, and it can walk straight into you, and it'll just turn around. It doesn't care that you're there. Neither is it bothered if you're not. So the Dodo is completely oblivious. The only thing that will affect what it does in the wild is if you attack it, it will start running away. And that is all it does. It doesn't attack you back. It will just start running away. And if you find a group of Dodos, you'll notice that that other guy is probably going to start running away as well. Yep, there we go. And the other guy has started to flap about like a crazy chicken. And that's essentially what happens with their behavior in the wild, okay? So, answer to the question, is the Dodo tameable? Yes. Is it rideable? No. However, you can breed them. You can only do this with tamed Dodos. You cannot do this with untamed Dodos, sorry. The knockout method, or the taming method for Dodos, is indeed knocking it out. So you have to damage it enough with a torpor-inducing tool, or you can punch it, and it will eventually get knocked out that way. You can carry a Dodo. Once you've got your tamed Dodo, if you move up close to it, you'll notice that you can pick it up. Boom. There you go. You can pick it up, you can carry it. You can't sprint with it. You can only walk with it. But then you can put it down by pressing left click if you're on PC. So on to taming them, guys, and I will show you the first method of taming the Dodo, which is, of course, by using the most effective method, which is the club. Dodos do not have much health, and so you've got to be so incredibly careful if you don't want to kill them. But the club gives off the least amount of damage. Punching them actually gives off more damage than the club, and the club also induces more torpor onto the Dodo. So a male Dodo, level 92. This is quite a high level Dodo, and let's just check, see, and count how many smacks in the faces this guy can take before he gets knocked out. Okay, so 1, 6 damage per smack. Okay, we'll bear that in mind. 2, that's 3, that's 4, 5, that is 6, 7, 8. That counted as 9, despite not hitting him, but the green text came up. And that is 10. So 10 smacks, and a level 92 Dodo is on the floor, unconscious. The first thing you're going to need to do is put food in its inventory. You can leave it to not have food in its inventory if you want to, but obviously if that unconscious bar drops right down to the bottom, the Dodo will wake up, and you're going to have to start the entire process all over again. And you're also going to have to be careful there, because the health of the Dodo is not going to go from where it is now on that plus sign all the way up to the top straight away. If you're going to knock a Dodo out, just make sure you've got the stuff in your inventory, or you're very close to a bush or anything like that to grab some emergency berries if you need it. I actually happen to have some major berries in my inventory already. This guy's going to tame very quickly because of the settings I've got for the sake of this video. So if I just pop 26 in there, that's 1 berry eaten, that's 2 berries eaten, and that's 3 berries eaten, and he's tamed up, okay? So I'm just going to go method 1. And that is the first way to tame up your Dodos, okay? He's actually just scrammed a load of my major berries, and they're really difficult to get. So let's just pick this guy up, and let's go and take him over to Steve. Okay, so let's say you don't have a club, you haven't got to the engram screen level, so you haven't got to level 8, but you want a bird. You want a pet bird. You want a pet stupid chicken. Let's go over to our other guy, level 52 female, and let's have a look at this method, okay? So this is the punching method. So this is the easiest method for the start of the game. It is actually how we tamed up Steve in the Getting Started episode, up in the cards above. And you literally just punch your bird, okay? So you punch it, bearing in mind 14 damage, so it's doing more damage than the actual club. Also, bearing in mind that that's going to affect off the melee damage multiplier on your character. So that is 3 smacks, by the way. That's 4 smacks. And look at how much more bloody this bird is. We might even kill this bird. Yeah, we actually killed it. And that's how ineffective punching birds is. It's so difficult to do. Alright, so we have found another bird. So a level 52 bird died before its torpor ran out. So there's 2 ways that this can go, okay? So this bird is 20 levels lower than the previous bird, okay? So let's say, for example, that the torpor scale on the bird is lower in comparison to its health, in comparison to the previous bird, okay? Then this guy is probably going to get knocked out faster as opposed to die faster, okay? Alternatively, based on the wild dino stat, this guy may also die because he's got less health in comparison to his torpor decrease than the previous bird. That doesn't make sense, guys. Drop a comment below. I will help you as much as I can with that explanation. So, a lower bird probably means it's going to tame up a little bit easier, okay? So the torpor bar is going to be way down, and you're going to need less smacks with your fists to be able to knock him out, okay? Nope, 14 damage. So sometimes it can change. Sometimes it can change. I was just doing it with another bird over there, and I got 9 damage with 1 smack. Yeah, okay, so this guy's tamed up. So look how close he was to dying, though, on that health bar. And also notice how much faster he's going to wake up on that unconscious bar as well. He's going to wake up much quicker because his torpidity bar is so much lower. So this number 85 is going to be higher on that level 92 bird, I think it was, because it's a higher level bird, okay? But equally, its health is also lower as well. This guy's only got 10 health left. The joy of a lower level bird, though, guys, is that it's going to tame up much faster. So where the other one took 3 berries, this guy's going to tame up in 2. That was 1 berry eaten, and that's 2 berries, okay? And this is method number 2. Okay, guys, so I've got the first example of this third method, and you guessed it, it is indeed the slingshot method. So slingshots throw rocks at the aimed dinosaur, so a ranged version of knocking creatures out. The only problem with this is that the damage output is incredibly high. So if I throw 1 rock at this bird, it's going to do 28 damage as opposed to what my fists were doing, which is half that at 14, and what the club was doing, which was over half my fist damage at 6. So this is going to output a lot of damage. Very, very luckily, we've actually managed to knock the bird out, okay? The only other downside to the slingshot, it takes 1 hide, 20 fiber, 5 wood. You have to kill a creature before you can even unlock the slingshot. And then the other downside is that obviously with the damage output being so incredibly higher, is that you're not going to be able, like I tamed up straight away, a much lower level bird as well. We'll just go method 3 on that one. There we go. And obviously, we'll just give him some berries so that he can heal. So as we were saying with the slingshot, the only other problem is that it deals out way more damage than the club and your fists, okay? With the higher level dinos, if their torpidity isn't as low as these low level dinos and their health is low as well, they're going to die way before they get knocked out. And that is just unfortunately how it goes with dodos. And there we go, everybody. My name is Dale. Thank you very much for watching to the end of this video. Inception Gaming will be back with further creature tutorials and guides on taming, details, other bits, utility, loads of different stuff coming up on this channel. Guys, subscribe if you want to see any of that content as well. Drop a like if you enjoyed this particular guide, and I will be back for the next one soon, I suppose. Guys, have a lovely rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye. And there's a Triceratops on the outro. There you have it, guys. They are the 3 methods of taming a dodo that I would go to using. The only other one I haven't mentioned, and obviously there are way further tools and equipment that you can use to knock creatures out, such as the narcotic arrow, the tranquilizer bullet, the one with the jellyfish thing in it. There you have it, guys. They are the 3 methods that I would use and recommend to taming and knocking out. Sorry, other way around. Fuck me. There you have it, guys. They are the 3 taming methods. On the left, method number 1, which was, of course, the club, the most effective and damage-free method of knocking out a bird, or any creature, really. No, it's not. Please go away. I'm trying to record, and the screen shake is not easy for people to read with. Thank you. there you have it, guys. They are the 3 methods that I would use when I play Ark Survival Evolved. Method number 1, of course, was the club. Method number 2 was just your bare fists, and method number 3 was the slingshot and stone. Comment down below which your favourite method is to use and what you would recommend. Guys, this has been Dale on Inception Gaming. I'm crashing for some reason. Oh, hey, look at that, I've got a beard. Guys, thank you very much for watching one more time again. My name is Dale. I've just whistled. Oh dear, this outro is going bloody splendidly. And now they're following me. Lovely. And there we have it, guys. My name is Dale. This has been Inception Gaming on taming dodos, dodo information, dodo details, all of that. 3 birds extra tamed up for our little guide world over here. And obviously, Steve in the rain, looking majestic as ever. Fantastic. Comment down below which your favourite method was. Mine personally is obviously number 1. Which is the club, dealing less damage and more torpidity per smackaroo, which is very, very good. And there we have it, guys. I'm not going to lie to you, the 3rd, maybe 4th time recording this outro. It's been an absolute joy to record. Cannot get this right. Fuck's sake. And my birds keep pooing. Stop it. This is unprofessional footage. All 3 of you. All 3 of you have taken a shit on the outro. Stop it, Steve. Set the example. Come on, boy. Come on, buddy. Let's level you up as well.